Good morning, everyone. I hope you all are fine. And today we are going to study social studies. And in social studies, we are going to study lesson 23, that is famous personalities. Now, as we know that India is a land of great people. Great people were born over here, and they give us the inspiration and they inspire us to do good. So let's see our chapter say first heading is religious leaders. Now the Hinduism one of the oldest religion in India, and several leaders are have contributed towards the development of Hinduism. So, as we know that this is the Hinduism is the oldest religion, and so many people, so many leaders have given a great contribution to the development of Hinduism. So, we are going to study about the religious leader of Hinduism, that is Adi Shankaracharya. Now, Adi Shankaracharya, he traveled all across the India and spread his philosophy to guide the Hindu religion. He traveled throughout India, and then he gave his philosophy to the people. He spread his guides, he spread his words in the among the people to guide the Hindu religion. And then he founded four mathas, that is monasteries, at Srinagar in Karnataka, Dwarka in Gujarat, Puri in Odisha, and Jyotri Math in Uttarakhand. So these were the four mathas that were founded by Adi Shankaracharya. Next is Dayanand Saraswati. Now, Dayanand Saraswati was the founder of Arya Samaj, and he opposed superstitions, idol worship, and caste system. According to him, superstitious was wrong, idol worship was wrong, and caste system was also wrong in his view. So he was also the founder of Arya Samaj. Next is Swami Vivekananda. Now, Swami Vivekananda was a great Indian philosopher. He opposed child marriages and caste system. He supported education to all. As we know, Swami Vivekananda, he was a great philosopher, and he opposed the child marriage when people used to marry their children, the caste system which distinguished the people into the caste system. And then he wanted education for all the people, if it's from the lower caste or from the higher caste. So he wants to have education, to support education to everyone. Next is Ramakrishna Paramahansa. Now, the Ramakrishna Paramahansa was a teacher of Swami Vivekananda. He taught people that all forms of worship lead to the same God. Now, he was a teacher of Swami Vivekananda, and his teaching was that if you worship any God, it will lead you to the one God. Next is the Christianity. Now, Christianity was founded by Jesus Christ, and he was born to Joseph and Mary at Bethlehem. Now, his father was Joseph and his mother was Mary, and he was born at Bethlehem. The Christians are followers of Christianity. Now, the Christians are the followers of Christianity, and they believe Jesus took the Son of God. And these people, the Christians, they believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God, and Jesus spread the message of love and kindness among the people. Next is Jainism. Okay, now the Jainism, the followers of Jainism are also known as Jain. And Rishabh was the first Tirthankar of the Jain, and Mahavir was the 24th. And these are the two most important Tirthankars also. And the Mahavir was the 24th Tirthankar and also the last Tirthankar, and he spread the knowledge, spread the religion to the different region of our country. Now, his teachings were to have non-violence, kindness towards all living being, and he gave his teaching. In his teaching, he taught people to live with non-violence and do not use violence. We should have a life which follows non-violence, and we should have kindness towards the living beings. And Jains are strict vegetarians and do not believe in killing animals for food. So the Jains are very strict as a vegetarian, and they do not believe in killing any animal for the food. Next is Islam. Now, Islam was founded by Prophet Muhammad. He taught people the importance of love, peace, and brotherhood. Now, he was the founder of Islam, that is Prophet Muhammad, and he taught people that how important love, peace, and brotherhood is. And the people who follow the religion Islam are called as Muslim, and Quran is the holy book of Muslim. Next is the Sikhism. Now, Guru Nanak Dev was the founder of Sikh religion. Who was the founder of Sikh religion? Guru Nanak Dev. He said that there was only one God and all humans were like his child. So, according to Guru Nanak, he believed that there is only one God and all the human beings are his children, are like his children, and he believed that superstitions and blind faith are the enemies of the people. The superstitions and blind faith are having a blind faith in someone or in something is a enemy. And he was the first Guru of Sikh religion. The Guru Granth Sahib is the holy book of Sikh, and the holy book of Sikh is Guru Granth Sahib. The Sikh also organized langars on system of community meals. Now the Sikh people usually organize langar and they serve the community with the meals. They provide with meals in the form of langar. Next is Buddhism. Now, Buddhism was founded by Gautam Buddha, and this religion is not limited to India but also practiced in other part of the world. Now, this religion, that is Buddhism, it was founded by the Gautam Buddha and is not only limited to India but it is followed by the people that are living in the other countries also. Now, Buddha preached kindness and equality towards all. Now, his main teaching was to have kindness and equality towards everyone. Next is Zoroastrianism. Now, this religion is followed by the Parsis. Now, this is a religion, the followers are called as the Parsis, and it was founded by the prophet Zarathustra, and he believed in practicing good actions to be happy and peaceful, and his teaching was to do good actions and to be happy and to be peaceful. We should do good things, and the holy book of Parsis is Zen Avesta. Okay, that's it for today. Just do exercise A and B in your books and C also in your books for today, and I will do the further explanation in next video. Thank you class. Bye everyone.